Namaste. So welcome. So for today, let me share with you some tips on how to make your back bends deeper and lighter without too much pressure on the joints and the inner body itself, especially the low back. This technique is not traditional. I use this myself because I'm not inherently flexible. But you might be at this stage already that you are now able to perform Kapotasana, Kapotasana confidently. Now, the next stage is to further your investigation and see if you can, try if you can access deeper spots in your body that the practice or the asana itself may not be able to go as deep. Right? And I'm talking about moving away from the foundation, like you want to suspend your body up in the air, while you're using, of course, the breath and the awareness and all things that you've cultivated along the practice in this drill. So these are not traditional methods, but will help you really access deep inside. So I will be performing the position already, and I will talk you through it. Now, so it has something to do with pushing away and then lifting the knees and the hips up in the air, and even using the front leg to be able to access more space inside the body. Alright? So Kapotasana, but we're not doing the full one. We're going to keep our knee bend and the front knee bend because we're going to use this later on in the practice of the drill. And the bottom knee, of course, your setup of Kapotasana. Alright, we're not reaching for our heels, rather we are placing our hands down the ground behind us. Breathing in. Right, let it hang. You may free this leg. Access inside. You may free the knee. You may free the foot. It's more of creating more lightness. Not as solidly grounded. You've been there. Now try to explore out of the box. Good. And from there, let everything hang up and back. Don't fight it. Draw up. Free the neck, breathing in, suspend, let go, surrender. If you're feeling any pressure here, use your awareness, use this leg to lift the thigh up, back a bit, and then roll the spine out of the space. Good, and then from there, you're feeling open inside. Good, let it hang, and allow your hands to gently touch the ground behind your hand. Adjust. Alright, now this is the technique. As you inhale, you can release the bottom knee. Inhale, push away. Right, and then adjust. Move your hips around. Breathing in, push. As you push away with the upper back, your knee will slide down and back. But it will not touch the earth. And exhale. Inhale, push away. Knee down. Exhale. Good. As you inhale, as your upper back pushes away from the foundation, your knee, even if it's floating up in the air, you're going to gently slide the knee down and back. Exhale. Alright. And then you can straighten that front leg too. This way really gets deep. Will require deep flexibility of your upper back and surrendering of the mind. Good. Inhale. And exhale. As you return, inhale as you push away. Your knee, get back to the foundation, but make it light. Adjust. Make it light with the fingertips. Good. Open up. Inhale, rise it up. Light as the breath. Good. And exhale, back to the center. And you're going to feel now that you're able to really get deep inside, especially this part of the body, this part of the hip, and then the chest opens beautifully, the lungs can breathe beautifully, and even the shoulders are lightly open, no pressure at all, But of course you have to use the breath, and you don't want to be pushing too much, rather you're pushing less. Awareness, refinement of awareness is the key. Alright, let's do the other side. So this is my tight spot, but more efficient grounding. But when I try to press, this is where it gets a little bit challenging on that side. All right. Hang, listen. Breathing in, let it rise. All right. open. So non-traditional methods, when the Kundalini energy is fully open, the common principles of alignment become less important. Focus on the breath. Guryasanas, asana-like positions, but they're coming from the inside, from the inner dynamics of the body. Inhale it. Good. Exhale. Yeah, you feel tight spot, let it go. Let this leg go. Like you want to draw it from the space up. Good. Reach over. Alright. No pressure. Open the spot up. Good. And lightly. No muscling. Good. Graceful entry. Adjust. Alright. Adjust both sides. Your hands may not be perfectly aligned. It's alright. Yeah. Now when you're ready, inhale, press slightly away. This knee will slide down and back as you push the upper back up. Alright, exhale. Inhale, knee down and back as the upper back pushes away. Exhale, loosen. Now when you're ready, you're going to lengthen the bottom or the front leg as well. You might lighten this leg. Alright, let the bottom hip go a bit. Inhale, push away the upper back. And here you can feel the back bit really open through the upper spine. Yeah, feels good actually. Go ahead to return. Inhale. As you inhale, you're using the breath to keep the space open inside the spine. Good. Exhale. Lighten the fingertips. Good. When you're ready to rise, beautifully breath in. Draw it up. Good. Make this leg lighter, but the core is aware. And place the hips back down to reset the whole of your structure. Alright, non-traditional ways, but really very meaningful when you do it with the breath. Alright, so this is a stage when we have to think not too much of the alignment, and then somehow you have to lift your body literally off the foundation and let the body hang and suspend while using the breath and your awareness and the bandhas. You've worked so hard over a period of time of practice, and just allowing the mind to completely surrender. But of course, you are aware. Yeah, it's very meditative. This is when the healing properties of backbends and all other asanas, for that matter, Kriyas, will be very beneficial for you in the long run. So you do it over a long period of time and not just once. Alright, so I hope you learned something from that one. Yeah, try it. It might give you more space and lightness in your practice. Yeah, namaste. Always a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your day. The lesser advanced modification for this tutorial is this. So you are doing the Kapotasana preparation, or the pigeon pose. So the front knee bent to the front side of the body and the back hip is open. All right. But you're not folding forward, rather you're going to open your arms a little bit wider. So just find the distance where the chest can breathe. Yeah? Slide the back hip forward and up. As you do that, move the spine out of that space by lifting all the way to the tops of the throat. Alright, and as you exhale, adjust the hands gently forward and then fold halfway down. You may reset and release that back hip to reposition, move the hips around, and then do the process again. Inhale, lighten that back hip forward and up. Alright, keep this hip light, like you want to move, get the breath from the inside of the hip, and then you're going to draw the sensation all the way up. Free the shoulders if you feel any trapped spot around the shoulders. Alright, and slowly as you inhale halfway down and exhale completely down. If that is light already, you can try now the low lunge position using the blocks. So bending the front knee towards a 90-degree angle. Alright, and you're gonna open that back hip nice and low behind you. So it's like you're doing a half split. And then place your blocks just as comfortable position where you can lift the back hip, adjust the blocks if you need in front, if you feel any tight spot in the low back, and then from there lighten that back hip. Breathe in, open up. All right, use your hands in the block to support, so you regulate the pressure. All right, and as you exhale, melt halfway forward, but keep that back hip lifting up in the air. Adjust the blocks a little bit in front. Inhale, slide that back hip gently forward, draw up. All right, if your arms go light, you can lift and suspend the arms high. Yeah, but keeping that back hip moving up to the vertical as well, the spine, and then use the block to support. Lean forward, exhale down. All right, if those two drills become too light already, you can work on the third progression, which is the knees would have to bend towards the 90-degree angle. Yeah, and then just place the blocks. Find a distance where the chest can breathe. You're gonna open the collarbones wide, and then just placing your hands on tops of the block. Yeah. If this is too deep, you can adjust the block a little higher. All right, and then from there, same principle. All right, let it hang. All right, use this leg to create a little bit more of the support as you push away, but don't push too much. As you push, lift and suspend, and this bottom hip would have to rise as well. Now, such as this, breathing in. All right, free the back knee. All right, instead of the knee sliding forward, what you want to do is to slide the knee gently back as you move the space of the body up and towards the back plane. And using that front leg, of course, to support the position all throughout. And your hands are gently pushing away as you lift the weight of your back lightly up behind you. With the inhale, exhale, let it go a bit, but don't let the knee touch. Open further, lighten the bottom knee. Slide your knee back a bit. Use the front leg to create a little bit more of the stop. Good, and release on the exhalation. All right, pull the space inward, rise up to the vertical position to reset the whole of your structure. Yeah, and if that one becomes easy as well, you can now straighten the leg forward. Still part of a lesser advanced progression if you're working progressively outside your traditional method. So extend the leg forward. Yeah, either high or low block. And this one will require to place our blocks a little bit longer behind you, yeah, because you have less mobility in your hips. So now you're using the lightness of the shoulders behind and the rest of your upper spine suspending and hanging behind, so you have to adjust the block as well. All right, you may flatten your hands on top of the block. Use this leg, breathing in, open and hang. All right, free. All right, slide your bottom knee down and back as you move the front leg a little bit forward to create that lift. Inhale, good. To release, inhale, push away. While the spine is light, bend your front knee and place your bottom knee down. Adjust the blocks, shoulder. It will support your way back up all the way to your neutral position. And then just repeat that as many times as you want, as long as you feel really good and really open inside. And then you do the other side as well. So that's your progressive program for this tutorial. On top of your traditional asanas, work on them as well. I'll see you next time. Namaste.